Hi tarot friends, it's Ultraviolet Morgan, and we're going to do an unboxing of Stokes' Gothic Oracle. Also, this unboxing is part of the 2023 Celtic Cross giveaway with 5 chances to win. There is a video with the rules, but let me remind you, there'll be 5 unboxing videos. I will give code words somewhere in the video, which you will write down in the comments along with your comment if you have more to say. So to win, you should be a subscriber, and also of course make sure you click the bell so you know when new contest videos go up. Each video allows for 1 entry per person. Winner can be anywhere in the world, and when the fifth video has been up for a little while, I will announce the cutoff date, and then I will go through, write down all the entries, and I will do a physical draw in a live reading. I will do a physical live drawing. And then the winner and I will select a time where we can do the live reading. We'll do it over live stream, and we can either do it a personal private reading, or we can do it publicly, however you feel comfortable with it. So on to the deck. Stokes Gothic Oracle. This was wrapped. I recorded this, and the intro was just way too long, so I just decided to start over. So this was wrapped in plastic. I got the plastic off and opened it up. So this isn't my very first shocked reaction, but there is the guidebook. Check out the guidebook. The cards also were wrapped, so I pulled them out and unwrapped them. And then I appreciated the box. Although, once you've done a lot of unboxings, you're not that impressed by boxes anymore. And this is very simple, but it's just this beautiful crimson red. It just has like just a good Gothic feel. It's just a nice touch, Here's the back of the box for anyone interested. And on the side, you've already seen the cover. Okay, the back. Ooh. Okay, so the box does have the little cutouts on the side, which is really important because decks that don't have that, they don't come apart very easily. They are such a hassle, okay? Set that to the side. I'm not gonna do T.O.'s trademark flip. All right, now, I also did a quick look at the book. So, Stokes Gothic Oracle Guidebook, written by Stephen Bright, artwork by Stokes. So what we have is, it was really quite stiff. Really had to break the binding to open it just a little. An introduction, bonding with your Oracle cards, working with the cards. And of course, a lot of people, this could be their very first Oracle deck. It could be their 10th, their 100th. So they have to write the book to really explain how to use an Oracle deck, in addition to how to use this one specifically. So maybe that was obvious. Reading for others, using spreads. Okay, so we have the spread, the Power of 3 spread, the Dragon's Gift, the Warrior's spread. Did I skip any? Okay. And then we get into the card meanings. So for a card meaning, you get a full color picture. You get the title, the keyword, and 3 or 4 paragraphs, but a full page of writing. It was interesting. I had opened right to Silver Black Respect. Thought that was nice. And then at the end, we have about the artist and about the author. And then do. Are they sticking? Okay. It's felt like more pages than it was. A couple of notes pages in the end. So that's the book. It's also got the red gilding. It's really gorgeous. It's got this smell, like kind of woodsy smell. It smells really good. If anyone else has this book, let me know what you think that smell smells like. If you can smell it, it's really nice. I like it. The cards, I don't smell it as much on the cards. So let's get into the cards. Angel Rose. So I'm going to look at the book again because I discovered Angel Rose is the title of the book, and you don't get the keyword does not come on the card, which could be a problem for some people. So Angel Rose perspective. A woman stands with a rose in her hand. Her wings dark and inky, surround her in the shape of a heart. Amidst an autumn wood, crisp leaves fall around her, and she begins to reflect on what she still has, as much as what has been lost. It is often easier to concentrate on what has departed or disintegrated, such as the dead leaves and the falling petals, rather than focus on those aspects of life that are rich and bursting with potential. There is light behind the woman, suggesting these things that are bright and joyous. Yet she remains fixated on the falling leaves of autumn. A shift of perspective could be needed. Okay, so there's a little background on, what you're seeing in the card. And already you're getting a feeling for, what the personal message is going to be. You can feel it. I think this would be probably really good for journaling, just for like a card a day journaling kind of thing. A shift of perspective could be needed at this time. While it might be understandable for you to be feeling lackluster or even down, there's always something to be thankful for or to look forward to. Like this woman, just lifting your head up to the light could change your outlook for the better. Though you may have experienced a difficult time, dwelling on a problem or engaging only with those things that have not worked out will simply keep you stuck within the darkness. An act of gratitude is necessary. Even though the difficulties you have faced may have left you emotionally buckled, it is important that you count the blessings that do exist and consider the life lessons that have been gained through recent hardships. Okay, so Angel Rose is perspective. Oh, these are the backs of the cards. These are pretty cool. And they're thick, but yet they're very pliable, and I really like that. So I'm going to have to refer to the book because I think we do want to know what the keywords are. It's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Arachnopharia. Oh my gosh. I love it. So there's the spider, right? So I'm feeling like the keyword is probably bravery or fears, but it's not. It's caution. Caution is the key word. Also, just to know, there's this kind of subtle border, just a little corner border, along with our title. Okay, so this is caution. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. She is every goth girl's, like, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't speak, but for every goth girl, but I feel like she's every goth girl's ideal. Wow, she's just amazing. Await the night. Ooh. Ooh, the bats. Ooh. Whenever I see like a lot of bats, it gives me a little bit of Scooby-Doo. But I love it. Freedom. All right. Freedom. Because she's out of her coffin, right? Await the night. She's out of her coffin. A vampire sits upon her coffin, refreshed from her slumber. She's awake and ready. If you have drawn this card, it can represent both the nature of being controlled and the act of releasing yourself from restriction. Now might be the time to fight for your own freedom, whether that means doing what you wish to, saying what is on your mind, or cutting ties with those who wish to hush you or keep you under their control. This card asks that you consider how free you really are within a given situation or relationship. What might you need to say or do to experience true freedom and live an authentic life? I like how there's like a call to action for each. It seems to be a call to action or something specific to think about or to do. So with the angel rose, it was an act of gratitude is necessary. And this one is what might you need to do or say to experience true freedom and live an authentic life? Also considering your given situation, right? Okay. Ooh. Awaken your magic. That's just gorgeous. Oh, yeah, tingles. Inspiration and ideas. Okay. Yes, you just feel something's coming to you, right? It's flying right to you. Ooh. All right. Ooh, beyond the veil. Beyond the veil. It says Carpe Diem. And it also says Arleti Mort. So it probably says seize the day, for soon we shall die, or something like that, right? Balance is the keyword. So the keywords are surprising to me. I did show the beautiful red gilding on the sides, right? It doesn't mention these keywords. It just says Carpe Diem. That's all right. So balance. Oops. I turned the page. I didn't mean to. Look at that. Beyond words, right? Every time I see a white horse, whether it's a unicorn or not, my brain tells me it's a unicorn. This one is indeed a unicorn. Beyond words, the key word is friendship. Okay. Ooh, black unicorn. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. The power, right? Independence is the key word for this one. I can see that for sure. It makes me think of the black stallion, wild and free, you know, dependence. So we have freedom and independence. Blood moon. Again, we have the bats, we have the castle, the moon. She's holding the glass of wine. This one's cool. Doesn't give me like goosebumps like the other ones, but it's pretty cool. Oh, let's see. The keyword for blood moon. Opportunity. Okay, that's a good one. Now we have blue moon. Wonder if this is something about comforting. She kind of reminds me of I don't know. I got Emma Watson for a minute. Hermione Granger. Blue moon. Oh, blue moon is luck. So like once in a blue moon. Blue fairy. Okay. Wow. Dance with death. Wow. Risk is the key word on that. Risk. Ooh. The hand on the shoulder, and then the way she holds him, and she's not afraid. It's like a loving embrace. That honestly, seriously gave me a little chill. Dragon Beauty. Wow. Gorgeous. I could see that being a tattoo. I could see that being a tattoo for someone. Gifts. Gifts. I love how we have a rose in full bloom, and then we have just a beginning of a bud. Dragon Trainer. That's just cool, okay? That's just cool. So I feel like this is going to be guidance or control, or not control. Let's see what the keyword is. Skills. Okay, that's good. I like that. I was thinking like the Chariot card in the tarot, like how the chariot has the charioteer has the reins, you know. Enchantment. One of these little tiny fairies around it. This one's pretty. It's really pretty. It also just doesn't, it's hard to explain. I like it. It's pretty. Commitment is the key word. Okay. Fairy walks a path toward us, stopping within a circle of mushrooms. Oh, I didn't see that. That's cool. I accidentally stepped in a fairy circle one time, and it was totally an accident, and then I noticed it, and then a little bit later in the day, I did feel extremely lightheaded. I was like, whoa, it's not a joke. The pixies will mess with you, or the fairies will mess with you if you step in their ring. Eternal bond. That, of course, is beautiful. This, I feel like, it's dark in some ways. And then, so it's cool. Like, the unicorns aren't pink and purple, you know. It's not like cartoony. They're really gorgeous. But for me, it's kind of hitting a lot of inner child notes. This is not, don't think anyone would say, Anne Stokes Gothic Oracle. That's what I want for my inner child work. But it's really hitting for me, honestly. Unconditional love. Wow, that's just beautiful. Oh, fantasy forest. Oh, man. Oh. Again, I mean, yeah. Intuition. It's gorgeous. Her hands are out, and the magic is flowing from her hands. This is the white stag. This is the famous white stag of folklore and myth. Ooh. Fantasy forest. Fierce loyalty. Damn, I love the look on her face. She is not kidding. The keyword for this is defense. So it says, on a personal level, this card may be asking you to consider your lifestyle. Are you eating healthy and getting enough sleep? When this card arrives for you, think about what you need to safeguard and what will be the most effective way of doing so. it doesn't, it's strange. It's a little strange because it's not something I would link to loyalty. Like, it's just interesting but it's interesting the way that they connected it. And part of me would say, well, those just don't seem connected, but everything can be connected. For some reason, the author, the illustrator, the author thought to connect those two. And I feel like when you hit those cards where you're like, it doesn't make sense or whatever, is where some growth, some growth is just waiting to happen, to figure out what that connection is, because you're making a new connection and you're expanding beyond, what's already known to you. And I feel like that's where the real magic happens. I just really do. So, yeah, don't necessarily dismiss, why is loyalty linked with safeguarding your health, right? Somehow, to the person who made this deck, those are connected. So it's worth kind of exploring, even if it's not an intuitive match for you. Fire dragon. Okay. The little baby dragons and the eggs. See, now this one feels like, to me, here we have the dragon defending the babies. But let's see. Let's see what the keyword is for that. Well, it's mother's love, so that's easy enough. And this says the fire dragon will arrive in a reading to show what is important and where we must apply care and devotion. Very interesting. I had to read that because I thought, not everyone has a loving mother, unfortunately. And so, I was really curious, what would the kind of message of that be? Like, I was hoping it wasn't appreciate your mother's love, something cheesy like that. And it wasn't. It did not disappoint. Ooh. Ooh. Goosebumps again. Chills. Ooh. Forever yours. Oh, keyword is love, so it's pretty simple. Wow. Gothic prayer. Oh my goodness. Again, it's hitting the inner child notes for me, because when I was a kid, a young teenager, I remember these black and white photos of women, like beautiful women with tears, and I can't ever find the exact ones, but they were kind of a thing. Anyway, this one represents hope. There was just like this, melancholy, sadness of beauty, beauty of sadness, kind of thing. Hold the phone. I'm coming, Margaret. Hold the phone. Woo. Wow. Hidden depths. The keyword on this is secrets, but oh my God. Oh. You got Ultraviolet speechless. Oh my God. She's in like this grotto. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I was not expecting a mermaid at this. I was not expecting to turn that card and see a mermaid. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this might not be as thrilling for some of you as it is for me, but moving on. Ooh. Oh my, gorgeous. Wow. Immortal flight. Just reaching down there into this pool, and there's, oh yeah. I don't, this is giving me a little bit of like dark, not dark crystal, the dark cauldron. And I got some labyrinth vibes. I'm getting all kinds of just childhood hits, okay? Immortal flight, deception. Ooh, okay. Oh, fantastic. Inner strength. 8 card, number 8, right? Inner strength. Okay, so keyword is courage. Perfect. 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 Oh my god. Look at their eyes straining forward, and look at, like, they're in sync. They're in sync. They're not the band. They're connected. They're like soul bonded. They have the same goal. They might even, this dragon might even be her higher self, or like her familiar spirit animal, whatever. Her, like, they're soul bonded, connected, united in one purpose. I don't know. It's just what I get from the the eyes, I guess. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. Okay. Lifeblood. Woo, woo. Look at that Reaper. It's incredible. Okay. Endings, right? A mysterious woman dressed in white holds a sigh as she contemplates the red rose in her hand. Woo. The Reaper is not a figure to fear, but to respect, and in some cases, appreciate. Interesting. Light of darkness. Ooh, I like this. Like, ooh, feels like she's right. She's a spellcaster. She's a magician, or it's a wizard. Okay. Clarity. Okay. That makes sense. So this kind of almost gives you like the hermit sort of vibes in a way. I'll have to see if any of these could match up to, I haven't been paying attention to how similar they are to tarot cards, but they kind of go beyond. So I like it because it's like they can inform each other really, really well. So we have Lost Soul, which, ooh, it's beautiful. Oh, she's got the, oh my goodness. Children, if you were around in the 90s, this is the deck for you. And if you missed the 90s, and then you really need this deck, right? I don't know, might not give you the same kind of feels. She's got this cross necklace. Lost Soul. And Lost Soul's keyword is loss. And she is sitting on a tomb. And she appears to be grieving. Holy Medusa. Wow. Oh my god. This deck is a winner. Okay, Justice. Woo. Speaking of tarot cards, Justice. Justice. That is a Justice card. It's perfect, but it's like so different from the balanced scales and the sword of truth. And this is a whole other kind of justice. This is not about and this is not about the legal system. This is not about the courts. No. This says, if you have drawn this card, it could be time for you to seek justice. You may be motivated by anger, but remember to keep as level a head as possible when relaying the facts of a situation. It is time for you to give your side of the story. As a general card, Medusa is a good omen, especially when connected to legal situations or times when the truth needs to be confronted. Damn. Damn, Gina. Okay. Wow. Love it. I am a Medusa fan, by the way. If you couldn't tell. Oh, Moonstone. Moonstone. So this beautiful dragon rider. Oh, so cool. Healing is the key word. Beautiful. I love all the blues. And then the rider is wearing kind of a purple, so she stands out a little bit more. And she's got a scepter. She's got a stone. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, Moon Witch. So this, of course, is probably given everybody a little bit of Maleficent. And then we have these wolves. Oh my god, those are amazing. And these are like some type of like witches runes. Ew. Okay, my candles make me sneeze. I've been noticing that. Those are, they get really hot too. The store in the mall, Plaid store, Bath and Body Works, yeah. Bath and Body Works, candles. They make me sneeze a little. Moon Witch. Oh, okay. What was I was gonna say something about this. This reminds me of something that's in my head. It's hard to explain. That wasn't helpful to anyone. Manifestation. So this is the wizard card, or the magician card, basically. Man, these snarling wolves, amazing. Oh my god. Kind of looks like Owl Moon. Racine, if anyone watches her videos, she is amazing. She's amazing. I love her. Okay, North Star. Gorgeous. Oh, North Star. Acceptance. We always think of the North Star as being about guidance. So here we have the keyword of acceptance. So this is really different. Let's see what the next one is. Only love remains. Oh my. Ooh, little tingles there. Only love remains. Oh, the gorgeous lace. This is memories. Memories bring back you. Made me think of Maroon 5's song. Okay. Moving on. Oh, Owl Messenger. Oh, love it. Oh my gosh. So dramatic. Just feel it. Oh. Keyword, communications. Finally, a keyword that just intuitively makes so much sense. I don't know who she reminds me of. She reminds me of somebody. Like TV or something. Possibly Sarah McLachlan. Sarah McLachlan. There's an actress, I think her name is Audrey something. She used to be on Guiding Light, and to me, she looks a lot like Sarah McLachlan, and actually, I just feel like she's more recognizable, the singer, than the soap actor. But a couple of pictures kind of look like her to me. Since we're on Owl Messenger, why not throw out our keyword for those assuming it's going to be at the end? We'll put it in the middle. I assume if you watch this far, you're probably going to watch to the end. So, keyword is going to be 10, the number 10, Stokes. All in caps, 10 Stokes. S-T-O-K-E-S. 10 Stokes if you want to enter the drawing. I'm not going to write it down this time. I believe in you. Number 10, 10. Capital S, capital T, capital O, capital K, capital E, capital S. No space. 10 Stokes. Phoenix Rising. So many people identify with Phoenix, and I used to, and I still do, but it's almost become a bit of a cliche. But then, you do have to have it, don't you? You just need it. New beginnings, and it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. Yeah. Her hands are like this, and then the Phoenix's hands are also like that. The detail, the tail feathers, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I would 100% drive a Firebird car. I would drive the hell out of it. A classic Firebird with, ooh, hell yeah. So I knew someone when I was a kid who, see, again, it's hitting my kid, it's hitting all my inner child, who drove a Firebird. And he actually was super nice. He dated my mom, and he was just like one of the nicest guys. Like, we remember him as an adult, you know. A little bit before she met my stepdad, you know. But yeah, he was a really nice guy. And we met him, and I met him somewhere like at one of my cousin's graduations or something as an adult, and it had been like so many, it's been decades, you know. And I think my mom was like, this is so-and-so, and it was like, oh my gosh, we totally remember you. Anyway. Long trip down memory lane. Look at these backs again. Just freaking look at these backs. I thought something was on the card, but it's a little rose petal. Oh my God. Power of 3 will set you free, right? Cooperation. So this actually gives me like 3 of Pentacles, very much. And there's even the, you know, Triquetra, I believe. Yeah, Triquetra, which they do use in Charmed, but which did exist before Charmed, and is about, you know, does talk about 3 in 1 kind of a thing, like the Trinity. It's used, actually, it's on a lot of Bibles even to represent the Trinity, the Holy Trinity. Oh, but we have these 3 wolves. I really love it. It feels so, like, definitely strength in numbers, cooperation, but like the power of it. Yeah, it is power of 3, right? Oh, beautiful. Okay, firstly, what happened? Okay, sorry, one of my cards was backwards. Prayer for the Fallen. Oh, why did that remind me of Amy Brenneman? Part of it is that I'm looking at it from a different angle, but it looked like it reminded me of Amy Brenneman, which probably could fit the theme. She was judging Amy. She was always trying to help the kids who had like gone the wrong way in life, and like she always wanted to rehabilitate them, and kind of give them a second chance. So forgiveness is the key word. So perfect. It's perfect that it made me think of Amy Brenneman. Raven. Oh my goodness. Wow. If you're a Morrigan person, wait, is she ravens? Or is she just crow? Is she crows? Don't remember. Shape-shifting. Gorgeous. Shape-shifting is the ability to physically transform and can be found in mythology and folklore. From the Greek gods such as Zeus, who changed his identity to a swan, to the Celtic tales of Caradwen and Gawain, who escaped from Caradwen's clutches by transforming into a hare. There are many fantastical stories of gods and goddesses altering their appearance. So shape-shifting, but then we also have like this deity. We have deity energy. That's the word I wanted. Coming off this card. Rose Fairy. Let's see, Rose Fairy. Pain. This card is pain. Wow. So this is like Three of Swords. Honestly, how many? Curious if there's the same number as. There's a lot of cards. I'm sure it says in the back. 48. 48 cards. So we have pain. You may be feeling hurt and grief or resting beneath a cloud of personal tragedy. The only way of moving through this is to accept that life and love is a mix of light and darkness. If healing is to become your next step. Take time to grieve and recover, but remember that you are strong enough to overcome the trials you are facing. Okay. I need just a quick moment. So tarot deck has 78. This has 48. So there's 30 less. Okay. So it's not even as many as in the Minor Arcana. That's okay. But I do see a lot of tarot parallels, which you don't have to use, of course. Sailor's Ruin. Nice. Love it. Sailor's Ruin. I'm about that life. Okay. Temptation. Okay. Devil card. Right? Yeah, that's really good. Love it. Ooh, Serpent Spells. We have another Medusa card. Ooh, in her power. Ooh. Ooh, the Shadow Self. Nice. Very good. Very good. Silverback, which is respect. So an angel and a dragon dance high in the night sky. As she holds his face close, the meaning of their eyes is both tender and filled with curiosity. His scales are like brushed iron, his wings like a turquoise cape. Her feathers are refined and soft, her skin delicate and silky. Ooh, okay, so it's like respect for differences. Really nice. Not like a respect for power, but an equal type of respect, which is kind of different than a lot of times the way we think of respect, you know, when we're kids and we're always being told, respect your elders, you know, show some respect, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, this is different. This is an equal respect. I like this. This is nice. Oops. Oh, gorgeous. Soul Bond. Soul Bond, which I went on and on about in a previous card. But again, like, see, they're doing the same thing where they're next to each other, but they're staring at the same point together. They're yeah, in unison. Partnership. Really beautiful. Okay. Oh, Summon the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper, right? Dang. Man. Ooh. Chills. Time. Keyword is time, and she has an hourglass. Oh my gosh. The Blessing. Just, I guess, because of the sword, it feels Arthurian a little bit. And the keyword is signs. So it says, if you draw on this card, your idea is being blessed, or your wishes are being answered. So this is very much like a Nine of Cups card. It's almost like the tarot actually covers everything that there is to say, right? The Summoning. Oh, so cool. Oh, so cool. And then there's a, ooh. The Summoning is creativity. Okay. Nice. Very, very, very good. Okay. The Truth. The trouble with the truth is... Okay. And the keyword is honesty, which makes all perfect sense, right? I love the lines. I love her usage of circle shapes. Look at this again. Awaken your magic. So I get a little bit of Hedwig and a little bit of Labyrinth, right? And even a little bit of the end of Forrest Gump when the feather is falling and then it lands like on the screen, so you're watching and it's like it lands right on you, like on your face. Well, cards went flying. It would be a great time to edit, but I doubt I'm gonna edit this. I doubt it. We just let chaos reign here. The Wish. I did a video. I had to edit because there's a great big gap. And now it's on my computer waiting to be edited, to be uploaded. And since it's an unboxing, I can't do it during my 5 unboxings. And it's the Bohemian Gothic. So, y'all are going to have to wait. Because I decided to upload. Or because I decided to edit and then I haven't done it yet. So, The Wish. This is why we just let chaos reign. The Wish. So it's interesting because the previous card of the Blessing was like your wishes being answered. Now we have the Wish card, which is about desire. So this is about desiring, and the nature of your desires. This is gorgeous. I love her hair. Oh my gosh. It's also a very feminine deck. Like, all the people I've seen are women, which, you know what? To me, I barely noticed because I am a woman. So, just saying. I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. Trick or treat. So that one seems almost a little out of place because suddenly it's like, I don't know. But I don't hate it. I also love trick or treat. I went trick or treating. I never missed a year of trick or treating, even into my adulthood. I never missed it as a teenager. It didn't hurt that I'm very short and I looked very much like I was 12 forever and ever and ever. But you know, again for the childhood hits, right? Trick or treat is about choice, right? You want a trick or a treat? That's cool. I like it. I like it. It just took me out a little, like trick or treat. I don't, you know what I mean? It just took me out a little bit, but I still like it. Valor. And the keyword is battle. Oh, wow. I love the way it's sort of like, are these her wings or the dragons? I think they're the dragons, but it's like, again, they're connected. So I love all of the like sort of monster human connection, like connectedness that you see in this deck. It's really cool. Wheel of the Year. Is this the last card? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. There's no person on this one. Which is fine, but it's like the last card. Well, I guess there's no person because it's not about a person. It's about the Wheel of the Year, so it's like endings and beginnings, I suppose. And the cyclical nature of things. If I can pick it up. Very cool. And then on each wheel you've got the pumpkin, you got the leaf, the corn, the sun. I'm not sure what that is. A rose, an egg, and a candle, and so this is Yule, so that's mistletoe. So this is the Wheel of the Year is Wiccan. It's very Wiccan. So as people use it, other people use it, or other like pagans use it, but not all pagans use the Wheel of the Year. So you know, but again, it's a beautiful card. It has a concept. I don't think you necessarily have to be someone who uses the concept in your practice to get value from this card. So that's it. The fantasy art of Anne Stokes has been featured on many book covers, games, and merchandise products. Her striking designs and lifelike portrayal of fantasy subjects are widely acclaimed. Anne's fantasy artwork encompasses a broad range of subjects from romantic and magical enchanted forests to the dark underwood of Gothic vampires, with many portraits of her favorite subjects, the dragon. Subject, the dragon. You can hardly tell, right? Anne's art has traveled the world, attracting fans who love fantasy and her unique and eye-catching interpretations of classic subjects. She posts regularly on social media. Did not know that. We'll have to track her down. And makes videos discussing her art. You can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all of which can be found at Anne Stokes Art, and her website, www.annestokes.com, where there is also further information and a gallery of some of Anne's art. Anne lives and works in Yorkshire in the UK with her partner John Woodward, son Leo, and their 3 dogs. So one thing that's interesting about this, a little bit of Mary from the Winchesters. Okay. So one thing that's really interesting about this deck is it's a Gothic deck. And so you're expecting vampires, dark angels, you know, but you get more. See, there's the edges. You get more than that. You know, you get some unexpected, you know, you get the dark fairies, expected, vampires, owls, you know, and then you also get quite a few unicorns, again, expected unicorns. You get lots of angels of death, dragons, again, expected. But there's also I don't know, I feel like there's some of these are a surprise, and a welcome surprise, because again, you don't see them so much in other similar typed oracles. They're very slippery, so trying to scroll through like that and hold them in my hand. They're not, okay, I shouldn't say they're very slippery. They are slippery. I have lots of cards that are way more slipperier. And I know I said that grammatically incorrectly. So I'm going to take all of this down. All this away. So I got room. So being able to fit these in my hand, I got small hands, so that doesn't exactly work. However, we're going to try, right? We're going to try. Oh. Now, it's about 2 cards too many for me to be able to do that. These are just sort of in my way. Maybe sideways. I think a sideways. Sideways, I think they give enough bend. You could work. Okay, these are upside down. I don't want to have my curves upside down. So I think you can probably work these, darn it. Okay. I think that, you know, gosh, they're so beautiful. So beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a few less. And then I'm going to see if I'm able to, yeah. If your hands are big enough, you can do it. They'll riffle really nicely, I think. So I have smaller hands, so the riffle is difficult. So it's more of a let the cards fall kind of thing. And then this is harder, honestly, because they're so bendy. It's a little bit hard to shuffle them overhand. This is tricky because they're slippery. Okay. So, right at the moment, my only issue is shuffling is somewhat of an issue. I think, yeah, okay. That'll work. You just have to be a little careful because if you pull out half, you know, it's hard to explain. You'll know when you feel it in your hand. These cards do not have reversible backs, and they are not made to be read reversible, and I'm not trying to burn them up. So, Lost Soul and bottom of the deck, Wheel of the Year. So I did give the keyword earlier, so if you haven't seen that, you have to go back and rewatch. It's in there somewhere. An angel sits tentatively on the edge of a tomb. The rose she holds. Let's see. Don't know how to get rid of the bounce. Sheds a petal. It floats to the floor like a droplet of blood falling from a fresh wound. It is only natural that we experience loss over time. Grief and sadness are the effects of losing these people and things we love, and both need time and respect for healing or growth to take place. However, it is important to remember that not all losses will be life-changing or hard-hitting. It is normal for relationships to unravel over time and for situations we once invested a lot of effort into to no longer inspire us. If you have drawn this card, loss is significant for you right now. You may be feeling sad about the breakdown of a relationship, perhaps, or disappointed about a part of your routine that has ended through no fault of your own. Drawing this card acknowledges these feelings, but also asks you how you intend to move on from them. Although grief is necessary, finding ways to move past your pain is essential too. What does the rose petal represent for you? What loss are you struggling to accept? Understand that your feelings are valid, but staying in disappointment and sorrow for too long might not be healthy or helpful. And that's it. Until next time, be well.